Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Francesca, and today I will be guiding you in this 25-minute vinyasa yoga class for balance and flexibility. Let's start in a child's pose, lowering the forehead down on the mat and extend the arms in front of you. Close your eyes and start to take deep breath in and out through the nose. Take this time to arrive on the mat, to ground yourself. Starting to isolate any noise around you and bringing the attention more and more on being here present in this moment. Starting to relax your face muscle, your jaw, the back. Then we're going to start to walk with the hands towards the right side, lengthening the left side of your back. Keeping the forehead down on the mat, keep pushing with the hands on the floor. Walking back to the center, this time going towards the left side, and again pushing with the hands against the floor, keeping the forehead down. So it doesn't matter how deep you go to the side, but focus more on the sensation in your body. Then one last time back to the center, start to rise up, transition into a tabletop position. Take a moment here, moving the hips side to side, then open the chest, look up, deep breath in, arch. Exhale, round gaze towards the navel. Again, inhale, open the chest, look up, deep breath in. Exhale, round. And keep doing these cat-cows at your own pace to warm up the spine, to open the space in between the shoulder blades. Releasing any tension, bringing the attention more and more to the breathing. Then return back to the center. Let's rotate the fingers towards the knees to warm up the wrist. Check your toes and start to gently lean back and forth. Deciding how far you want to go, so it doesn't matter how deep you go, again, being very mindful of any sensation in the body. Holding it here for a moment, leaning back. And then let's come to sit on the heel, shaking off the hands, releasing any tension in your wrist. Cross the fingers and rotate the palm towards the ceiling, opening through the chest, look up, deep breath in, arch. Exhale, round gaze towards the navel. Again, inhale, open the chest, look up, deep breath in. Exhale, round. And let's do it one last time. Open the chest, arch. Exhale, round. Then release the hands down on the mat. Tuck your toes and lift the knees, sending the hips up and back, coming to a down dog. Taking a moment in stillness to settle into the space. Deep breath in through the nose and a deep breath out. And now if you want, you can start to add any other movement, maybe bending one knee and then the other one, simulating a walk. You can move the head side to side, really focusing on moving up the body as you want. Then find stillness again and start to walk with the hands towards the feet, keeping the head very heavy. Slightly bent on your knees, find your opposite elbows and gently swing side to side. Deep breath in and out through the nose, shifting the weight maybe a little bit more on your toes. Then release the hands towards the mat and slowly start to unroll the spine, resting up one vertebra after the other one. Coming up with the head, bring the arms over the head, look up, deep breath in, lengthen, arch. Exhale, release Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a deep breath in through the nose and a deep sigh out through the mouth. Then cross the fingers behind the back, open the chest, look up, arch. Exhale, fold, bending the knees. Push with the hands over the head, keeping the head very heavy and taking long deep breath in and out through the nose. Then release the hands down on the mat and start to walk forward, coming back into down dog. Pushing the hips up and back, sit bones towards the ceiling, shifting the weight a little bit more on your legs. Then round the spine, coming forward into plank. Bend the knees, open the chest, arch, look up and back to down dog. Again, round the spine, coming forward into plank. Bend the knees, arch, open the chest and back to down dog. Keep doing these cobra waves to warm up the spine, Be mindful you can do the same movement with the knees on the mat. Keep linking each movement with the breathing. And then we're all going to meet back into down dog, taking a moment here. Then round the spine, coming forward to plank. Lower the knees down on the mat. Open the chest, look up. And walk forward with the hands, lowering the forehead down on the mat. Come into an extended puppy pose. Keep the hips in line with the knees. And take a moment here to open through the chest. So using the breath, every time you inhale, look for the space. And when you exhale, gently push the chest a little bit closer to the mat. Keep doing long deep breath in and out through the nose, really giving the time into your body to soften, creating space. Then we're going to slide forward, coming to Sphinx pose, keeping the forearm down on the mat. Keeping engaged through the glutes, opening through the chest, pushing with the hands against the floor. Deep breath in and out through the nose. Maybe closing the eyes here for a moment, centering yourself again. Then lower the forehead down on the mat, place the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck your toes and lift yourself back to plank. And then back to down dog. Lift the right leg up for a 3-leg down dog. Shift the way forward, stepping with the right foot in between the hands, lower the back knee down and bring the arms up. Cross the fingers, point the index up, Kali Mudra. Gaze can stay forward or can follow the hands. Then round the spine, reaching forward with the hands, and now open the chest, look up. And keep repeating this movement, rounding gaze towards the navel. Here now arch, open the chest. Trying every time to go a little bit deeper, creating a little bit more space. Then release, cross the hands behind the back, look up, deep breath in. Exhale, extend that right leg, shifting the weight forward, bending towards the right leg, and push with the hands over the head, finding your balance into your half split. Option to release the hands on the mat to go a little bit deeper into your flexibility, making sure to keep your hips squared, so pushing forward with the left hip and back with the right. The right leg is engaged with the foot flexed. One last deep breath here. Exhale, release, bend the right leg. Step back with the right foot, come into a tabletop position with the right leg extended, and lift the left arm forward, take a deep breath in. Exhale, round the knee to elbow. Again, extend, lengthen. Exhale, round. And keep extending and rounding, finding your center in your balance. Then hold the position static and reach back with the left hand, finding the right foot. And once you start to kick up and back, opening through the chest and gently lengthening the shoulder. Constant and steady kick. Then release and extend the right leg to the side. Option to stay with the hands on the floor to lower the forearm down, and you can slide a little bit more, focusing on lengthening your inner thigh. Making sure you're not sinking here, but you're still keeping the position active, being in control. Keeping your shoulders relaxed, maybe closing the eyes for a moment, slowing the breathing down. And start to rise back up, coming back to plank. Bend your elbows, chaturanga. Open the chest, cobra up dog. Exhale, roll over your toes, down dog. Taking a moment here to settle into the space, deep breath in and a deep breath out. Then lift the left leg up for a 3-leg down dog. Step forward, the left foot in between the hands, lowering the back knee down. Arms up, leg up, arch, cross the fingers, point the index up. Shoulders relaxed, deep breath in and out through the nose. One more deep breath here. Then uncross the fingers and reach forward, rounding through the spine. You now open the chest, look up. Again, round gaze towards the navel. Open the chest, arch. And keep doing this movement, creating space in the shoulder, in space in between the shoulder blades. Then this time cross the fingers behind the back, open the chest, look up, lengthen. And when you exhale, extend the left leg, come into an active half split, pushing with the hands over the head. Playing with your balance, keeping the left leg engaged. Head very heavy. Then release the hands down on the mat to go a little bit deeper in your flexibility practice, readjusting the position of the foot if needed. Let's stay here for one more deep breath. And when you exhale, bend that left leg, framing the left foot with both hands and shoot it back, coming to a tabletop position. Then extend the right arm forward, lengthening. Exhale, round knee to elbow. And again, extend and round, where you keep repeating this movement, linking each movement with the breathing. Keep the left leg extended and reach back with the right hand, finding the foot. Then start to kick up and back, opening through the chest for tiger pose. Holding your balance here, deep breath in and a deep breath out. Release and extend the left leg to the side, creating space. Lowering the forearm down on the mat if you want, to go a little bit deeper on your inner thigh flexibility. Keep the head very heavy and take this moment to reconnect with the breathing. Noticing the grounding sensation of the connection with the mat. And start to rise back up, placing the hands on the mat. Coming back to plank, bend your elbows for chaturanga. Open the chest, cobra or up dog. Exhale, roll over your toes, down dog. Deep breath in through the nose. And a deep sigh out through the mouth. Then lift the right leg up for a 3-legged down dog. Step it forward. Keep the back knee lifted, but hands on the mat. Gently swing it back and forth a few times, creating space on the hip. Then extend the right leg fully and bend. Again, extend and bend. Let's do it 2 more times. Extend and bend. And last one, extend forward towards the knee and bend. And shift the weight forward, lifting the left leg up for a standing split, keeping the head very heavy. Activating the right foot. Then bring the hands in a prayer position and start to rise up with the chest, guiding that left knee to the chest. Find your balance, then place the left ankle on top of the right knee and come to sit a little below in a figure 4. Keeping the gaze to a steady point. Keep activating the right foot. Then rise up, guiding the left ankle towards the left glute. Come into a dancer pose. Extend the right arm up and shift the weight forward while you kick up and back with the left foot. It doesn't matter how deep you go with the chest, just focusing on lifting the foot up. Release, bring again the knee to the chest. And when you exhale, come into a warrior 3. Then with control, lower the hands down on the mat, coming back into a standing split. Bend the right leg, take a big step back. And come into a 3-leg down dog, reaching up with the right leg. Bend the knee, opening the hip to the side, option to stay here to transition into wild thing, lowering the right foot over the left leg and reaching over the head with the right arm. Come back into a 3-leg down dog. And when you exhale, bring the chin in between the hands for pigeon pose. Taking a moment here, lengthening through the crown of the head. Exhale, lower the forearm down and the head down. Taking a moment to reconnect, to slow the heart rate down, to slow the breathing down. Taking a moment here in stillness. Then start to rise back up. And we're going to bend the left leg, finding the ankle with the left hand, guiding the heel to the glute for a quad stretch. Option to hold it here, or if you want to try a different version, you can hook your foot with your left elbow and cross the fingers at the front of your chest. Holding your balance here. Deep breath in And a deep breath out, release. Coming to sit on the right hip. Bring the left leg forward, keeping the leg extended, bend the right leg. Then bring the arms up, look up, lengthen, exhale, fold, finding the left foot. Forehead towards the knee. Deep breath in and out through the nose. And rise back up with the chest. And transition back into a pigeon pose, extending again the left leg behind you. Tuck your toe, coming back into down dog. Taking a moment here, in stillness, take a deep breath in through the nose and a deep sigh out through the mouth. Then we're going to lift the left leg up for a 3-leg down dog. Step forward, keep the hands on the mat and gently swing back and forth a few times. Then we're going to extend fully the left leg and bend. And keep repeating this movement, easing into your flexibility. Extending and bend. Let's do it one last time. Extend, forehead towards the knee and bend. Then shift the weight forward, lifting that right leg up for a standing split. Engaging the left foot, spreading the toes wide, preparing for the balancing sequence. So start to rise up, hands in a prayer position, guiding that right knee to the chest, and place the ankle on top of the left knee, coming to a figure 4. And becoming to sit a little bit lower, pushing with the right knee towards the mat. Then rise up and bring the right ankle towards the right glute, finding the foot. Extend the left arm forward and start to kick up and back, coming to dancer pose. Holding your balance here. Coming out of dancer pose, extend the arms over the head, take a deep breath in, knee to the chest, and then shoot that right leg behind you for warrior 3. With control over both hands down on the mat, taking a big step back with the right foot, and lifting the left leg up for a 3-leg down dog. Bend the left leg, stacking the knee on top of the hip, lowering the left foot over the right leg, transitioning to wild thing, gaze towards the left hand. Coming back into a 3-leg down dog. Taking a moment here, then shin forward, lowering it on the mat for pigeon pose. Open the chest, look up. Exhale, lower the forearm down and the forehead down. Taking a moment to slow the breathing down. Sending the breath in the part of the body that needs it the most. Start to rise up with the chest. Bend the right leg and find the right ankle with the right hand for a quad stretch. And also here you got the option to stay here or to hook the foot on the right elbow, crossing the hands at the center of the chest. Whatever you choose is completely fine. And then release, coming to sit on the left hip and guide the right leg forward for Janu Shirshasana. Reach up with the arms, open the chest, lengthen, exhale, fold. Finding the foot, the ankle or the thigh, and keeping the head very heavy. Staying here for one more deep breath. And then start to rise up with the chest, coming back into a pigeon pose. Tuck your right toe, lift the knee up, and come back into down dog. Taking a moment here. Then shift the weight forward for plank, chaturanga. Open the chest, up dog. Exhale, roll over your toes, down dog. And shift the gaze forward, step with the feet in between the hands, halfway lift. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Unroll the spine, rising all the way up, bring the arms over the head, gentle back bend. Exhale, release Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a moment here to ground yourself. Deep breath in and out through the nose. Then we're going to step back with the left foot, opening the legs wide. Cross the hands behind the back, open the chest, look up. Exhale, fold for prasarita. Keep pushing with the hands over the head, shifting the weight a little bit more on your toes. Allowing the head to be very heavy. Then release the hands on the mat, either to go a little bit deeper in your flexibility practice or to support you. If you want to take an inversion here, coming to a headstand, you can do that. Otherwise, you can keep holding your prasarita. And whatever you choose is completely fine. We're going to stay here for 2 more deep breaths. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out for 1. And then making your way out of your inversion, taking a time to come into a child's pose for a moment. Allowing your shoulders to relax, the neck to relax. And then we're all going to meet back into prasarita. Hands on the mat, keeping the head very heavy. Then we're going to start to walk forward with the hands, pushing with the hands against the floor, coming to a wide leg down dog. Then you'll toe your feet a little bit closer to each other, preparing for Malasana Yogi Squat. Hands in a prayer position, using the elbows to widen the knees. Keep lengthening from the crown of the head. Release, and with the help of the hands, come to sit on the mat with the legs wide. Flex the feet, bring the hands on the floor, and then reach up with the arms opening through the chest, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Lower the hands on the mat as far as you can, keeping the head very heavy, but the legs active. And we're going to hold here in stillness, keeping the head very heavy, maybe closing the eyes, creating space in between the shoulder blades, slowing the breathing down. And start to rise back up with the chest, then come into a seated position, either with the legs crossed or sitting on the heels. Then close your eyes and allow now the breath to move freely into your body. Doing a scan of your body from the crown of the head all the way down to your feet. Without any judgment, but just taking notice of how we feel in this moment. And let's take this time here in stillness, giving time to our body to absorb the benefit of this practice. Isolating any noise around you and focusing your mind on being here, present in this moment. And start to take control of the breathing again. Starting to take long deep breath in and out through the nose. And take this time to thank yourself for showing up today, for finding time for this practice. Bring the hands in a prayer position at the center of your forehead or your third eye. Take a last deep breath in and out through the nose. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this class. If you did, please make sure to leave me a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel, as this really helps me with YouTube algorithm. See you soon.